How's it going, guys? My name's Ty. Welcome to the first episode of Neon Syrup. Now, this channel is going to be dedicated to reviewing various e-liquids, as well as talking about personal vaporizing and vape culture. Now, let's get right into our first review. Today we're going to be talking about a couple selections from Uncle Junk's Genius Juice line of e-liquids. Those being Honeydew and Monica's Eyes. Now, I picked these 15 milliliter bottles up for about $16 each from a shop called Vapour Heights in Chino Hills, California. Now, these guys have a very nice selection of e-liquids, and they're generally very helpful, so if you're in the area, go ahead and check them out. Supporting your local brick and mortar shop is always going to be a good thing. So now, from what I understand, Uncle Junk's is a e-liquid manufacturer based in Southern California, as the majority of the vendors listed on their website are in Southern California. So if I'm able to find any online vendors for you, I'll post them in the description box of this video. You can check that out. So on what you're here for, let's talk about these liquids. The first is Monica's Eyes. Now, this is the version with 12 milligrams of nicotine base. I don't know if that's going to autofocus for you, but this says 12 mg. And according to the Uncle Junk's website, and I quote, "This e-liquid is inspired by a girl named Monica with beautiful and bright blue eyes. Monica gave this juice a 10 out of 10 in its testing phase. Monica's Eyes is a tasty mix of cantaloupe, kiwi, and other fruits." Now, as you can see, the juice has a nice blue color to it. And the bottle artwork, in my opinion, is aesthetically pleasing. It's got a nice font to it. I like the design. And also included is a born-on date on the side there that lets you know when the juice you're vaping was made, which I think is very cool. And though I generally drip from my UCAN, I do also appreciate the inclusion of a glass dropper. I think more people need to do that. Makes it nice and easy for you to drip or fill up your tanks or what have you. So let's talk about the flavor. Now, right off the bat, the flavor I get from this juice is it's reminiscent of a popular candy here in the US called Sweet Tarts. Not sure about elsewhere, but the chances are if you live in the States, you've heard of Sweet Tarts, you know what they taste like. Now, the juice produces a vague, sweetish, sour, fruity flavor without coming off desserty or overbearing. I enjoy the balance of the complexity of the flavor, while it's able to keep you vaping on it without getting burned out on it, without getting sick of the flavor. It becomes too much for you. You just need to switch off to another flavor. I don't get that with this juice. For the past couple of days, this has been my all-day vape. And to be honest, my only complaint with it is that I'm going to have to pick up another bottle soon. It's a little bit pricey, but absolutely worth it. In regards to throat hit, again, very pleasantly surprised. I'm getting a very solid and satisfying throat hit with this, while the vapor maintains an airy, pleasant flavor. It's a really, really nice balance that you're getting with this juice. It has a 30-70 PG/VG ratio, which to my knowledge is the ratio on all the other juices from the Genius Juice line of e-liquids. So, vapor production is stellar. Not much more to say about this stuff. It pretty much speaks for itself. I like this juice a lot, and I intend to continue vaping it for as long as these guys are making it. Very impressed. So, on to the next. We're talking about Honeydew. Alright. Uncle Junk's describes it as follows on their official website. Unlike your typical honeydew e-liquids, Uncle Junk's Honeydew is a refreshing combination of honeydew melon along with other juicy summer melons. Honeydew is perfect for people who are searching for a sweet and fruity e-liquid. Now, I can attest to the honeydew flavor and the melon flavors, all of which are fantastic. However, I do have one hang-up about the flavor of this juice. when I take a drag, and I'll do that right now, I pick up on what I would describe as a faint, rubbery flavor. Now, as a disclaimer, I may be crazy, and my taste buds may be totally shot from a couple years of smoking. However, that's what I'm getting from it. It's not too bad, but it's there. Okay? Now that's not to say that I don't enjoy the flavor of this juice. In fact, the longer I've spent with it, the more it's growing on me. So the sweetness here is a bit more intense than with the other flavor. It's a bit more up and center with what it's trying to convey flavor-wise, if that makes any sense to you. Not an all-day vape for me, but nonetheless very enjoyable. The throat hit and vapor production, like I said before, are on par with Monica's Eyes. All in all, I like this liquid a lot and would recommend it to someone who is in the market for a melon or honeydew flavor. Now, to wrap things up, I'll say this. I am very impressed with what I'm seeing from Uncle Junk's Genius Juice so far, and I look forward to trying all the other juices in their line of juices currently and seeing what they have to offer up in the future. Both of the flavors that I reviewed here do have my recommendation behind them. However, if you go with one over the other, make it Monica's Eyes. Very, very, very enjoyable e-liquid. Check out their website so you can find a vendor that's close to you. You can cop a couple bottles of this stuff. I look forward to carrying on with more reviews, and I hope to see you on my channel again. If you like what you saw, toss me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, this is Ty with Neon Syrup. Take it easy, vapors.